control the media, they control the politics, they control the pharmaceutical cartel and the other corporations, they control the political parties and the governments. There's one thing they don't have: numbers. Global population is now 7 billion. They want to dramatically reduce the population so that, for their point of view, they have a population number they can handle, because they can't handle this one. And this is why it's so important for people to understand this.
David Icke gets down to specifics, how the murders will take place.
The idea is to target the human immune system. There is a war on the human immune system through food additives and additives to drink. All of them are chemically targeting the human immune system.
The secret is out. June rushes to get the information to her boss.
Hi, Governor. It's me. I'm leaving Albuquerque. They're telling me it's the food.
It's in the food?
Where do you want me to go next?
Within the hour, June is told to head to Santa Cruz, California. Dr. Stanley Monteith is waiting. He's an authority on the world's food supply, where it comes from, and what's added to it. Dr. Monteith is well aware of the Bilderberg Group.
Dr. Monteith.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Now, I've just been talking to David Icke, and he says there's a lot of concern about our food supply.
It was a very good reason. We'd be glad to talk to you about it.
Thank you.
Come right on in.
So, Dr. Monteith, what makes you so certain that our food supply is being poisoned?
Well, because of the things that they're putting in the food supply that are poisonous. Aspartame is a poison. The officials of the Federal Drug Administration tried to keep the product out of our food supply because of extensive studies that showed what it could do.
What exactly is aspartame?
Aspartame is a chemical. It's made of aspartic acid, and it breaks down into formaldehyde, eventually into wood alcohol, and it produces all sorts of problems, mental problems, and it impacts on literally every organ in the body, and they know this, and there are extensive animal studies that show this, and it never should have been put into our food.
June's prepared to be surprised, but not for what's about to come.
And so you're saying it's available in most prepared foods?
Well, in many prepared foods, especially baby food. They're poisoning our children. These are wicked and evil people. Of course, every day we drink water, and they fluoridate the water in about 68% of our cities. And 90% of them use something called hydrofluorosilicic acid, which is a product, they get it out of the chimneys of plants that produce fertilizer. Hydrofluorosilicic acid is so toxic, you can't put it into a toxic dump without paying a great deal of money. They will not allow you to put it into a river because it contaminates the river, so they put it into our drinking water to poison our people. When they know what they're doing, because fluoride limits fertility, just as aspartame limits fertility. As I'm talking to you, you look a little amazed. Could this really be going on? Yes, they're poisoning our people.
So, Dr. Monteith, you think all of this is part of population control?
Yes, this is not an imaginary battle. It is very real.
Is this just in the United States or is it in the world?
Oh, throughout the world. You don't get the truth off of the media in the United States today because they're all controlled by the Bilderbergers and this network of very wealthy people who have a different agenda for the world, and they believe in population control.
You mentioned the Bilderbergs.
Yes, and then there are a myriad of other organizations which most people have never heard of that all have the same basic globalist view, because this has to do with globalism.
So how many people do you think they want to take off the planet? What is the ideal figure they want?
Well, they talk about 500 million that they're going to allow to remain alive. Now, where does that figure come from?
Yes.
Well, you can go to Elberton, Georgia, and there's a great monument there. It's called the American Stonehenge of the Georgia Guidestones.
The American Stonehenge. A mysterious man who called himself R.C. Christian commissioned a local company to build it. Then he disappeared, leaving behind 6 granite slabs. and a message repeated in 8 languages. It says in part, "Let all nations resolve disputes in a world court, unite humanity with a new language, and maintain humanity under 500 million. Under 500 million. Some may dispute the figure, but the chilling message is literally written in stone.
That monument says 500 million.